Salutation, darlings. Azorwing here, bringing you some more Genshin Impact. Last time we... Oh goodness, it's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, what did we do on last time? One thing or another, I'm sure. Hold on. Despite me thinking I'm perfectly ready, it turns out I was only mostly ready.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Okay. Well, that was the most dramatic music intro. Anywho, salutation, darlings. We're here in Genshin. Doing the questline, City Buried by Ash, Vaulting the Wall of Morning Mist. There's our destination. Let's take off. Ah, yes. I've explored some of the location, just enough to get, you know, the little markers so that I can teleport around quickly. But beyond that, like, haven't really been anywhere.
The show begins. Drop your weapons. Hold that pose. Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
Nightmares are memories of the distant past. The mists shroud the ruined city, forsaken by God.
Shower me with praise. Say cheese. Hold that pose. Final warning.
No.
Let my name echo in song. Hands where I can fall in Say cheese. Hard-hitting exclusive. Drop your weapons.
Oh my god. It has no health, you bastard. Ugh.
Stop right there. Smile.
Ugh, what's this place? Even the Haley Trolls are tough. You know, I'm pretty sure that the Haley Trails are tough. I gotta keep We can't. What? We gotta keep going. We can't keep going. What is going on? Keep exploring Okajinoa. Oh, they have the purple aura thing. I always like having healing members on my team. One of the habits that I've tried to get into is also just using all of that food that we have. Alright. I mean, why not use it when there's just so much?
Right. Say cheese! How dare you! Drop your weapons!
Also, this is a surprisingly difficult team to get used to. Like, or rather, it's just Charlotte. Charlotte, lovely character, absolutely love her, 10 out of 10. Oh. She just has this thing where if you hold the E button, like you tap it, it's fine. You hold, okay, you can't do it right now because but there's this little thing where if you hold it just a second too long, then it's just like instant photo mode, and it's just like I don't know how to disable that. I'm like, I've tried looking. I don't know. Also, if you don't want those little bastards to start getting in a fight, insufficient power, unable to suppress abyssal blight.
Stop that! Say cheese! Drop your weapons!
I do wholly acknowledge that whatever teams I tend to be using tend to be a bit outdated by story standards. Try to get into the tower up ahead. Okay, we tried to open the door, but we couldn't, so I mean, find a place where it's where there's an open door or something nearby. Perhaps up. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm figuring all this out with you. Try to get into the tower. And there. I see that one. I want to check this one because I'm already basically halfway there. Oh? Ah. No. I thought it was so clever. I'm just in the perfectly worst place to be. Because the music keeps starting and stopping. How do I get down there? What does it mean, insufficient power? Recollections. Hold on. Between pledge and forgiveness, review. Having obtained the talisman from the Wakasi, when you open the path to the ruins of the Sage of the Stolen Flame, together with your companion Helio, together with your trusted Syrian friend, you each endured the test and overcame all dangers, in the end obtaining one of the 2 golden intrinities. Okay. That's giving us context.
Final warning. How the go? Try this on the side. Hold that pose.
God damn it.
Breaking news. You asked for it. Let the world collide. Drop your weapons.
Don't you dare do. Thank goodness. Oh my god, that would have stressed me out so much. That would have stressed me out so much if I had to deal with another just by a sliver.
What a pleasant surprise. Truly an extra slice of joy.
Okay, clearly I'm missing something. Come hither, chosen of dragons. Come hither, the dark night fast. Something, something. Huh. That was close. Was Paimon seeing things? Were we saved by a flash of golden light? I did see a pattern in gold. Whatever it was, it saved us. Could it be the same kind of gold pattern that we saw when we encountered Helio? Did that pattern guide us here? Feels like we're being helped by some kind of higher power somehow. This looks like a safer spot either way. Paimon never thought we'd have to run from Healy trolls. What's wrong? Are you okay, Helio? Did something in here catch your attention? Well, not that we'll be leaving anytime soon with them blocking the door, so let's just explore this place. Ah, yes. So, now continues our... now continues. Well, yeah, no. Now continues our little expeditions with Helio. What a huge mural. Looks kind of spooky too. Has it been painted over or something? What kind of stuff has this place seen? Alright. And today I'm swapping to a new notebook after yada yada. After all, revolutions indicates I don't know what else I can do. Even the voices of the YAB cannot be heard here. No mystical art I've learned. And there's above when the world happened here. Here's far more complex than I imagined. Perhaps additional erosion is blame of any records. Many roads that should have been passable have been rendered useless. I marked them out roughly as we passed. The markings should last until our return trip. Countered adventurers who went missing previously. There was nothing that could be done for them besides granting peace to their flesh. We must find a way to enter the city. If Kopan's statement is correct, there must be some mechanism in the city that leads to the sky vessel. We should not have let such a young child come with us. The masters of the Night Wind were truly inhumane in such matters. She is 10 years, my sister's junior. Why, she is not yet of age to even rightly speak of marriage. I cannot let her take such a risk. Mountain Ranger notes. I'm like, I did get... Sure. Nameless persons know the water repair has been suspended in... have been suspended indefinitely. The Cthulhu warriors sealed the entrance and infected. Huh. Past few days, commoners, yada yada have been whispering. The streets are filled with something, but holy servants is great. We are trying to break this gate down, but they won't. They are trying to break this gate down, but they won't get mine. Or will they get the children seeking shelter here? Most they shall get are. They shall use the stagger too. The falling pages are covered with stains and cannot be read. Oof. Cool. Oh. Traveling Scholar's notes. Over there, we were deceived. In the end, we were all deceived. The essence that the treasure that can burn away all filth is, in truth, first had been torn away by someone. I got lucky. I managed to land on the one. Pretty simple puzzle so far. Or straightforward, rather. Hey, you over there. I like her face. And I like that feather in her hair. Yes, I'm talking about the three of you. Turn around. Looks like you understand what I'm saying. Phew, you scared me back there, you know. I thought you were abyss monsters pretending to be humans. If you hadn't responded, I'd have struck first. Thank goodness for my quick reactions, then. Is that why you exposed your back to me with such confidence? Well, we didn't think there would be other people here. Anyway, the way we're meeting here, I'd call it destiny. I'm the ace adventurer of the Flower Feather Clan. Call me Bonya. I'm a Zoyo. I misspoke that bad. I'm a Zorwing. And my name's Paimon. We're also adventurers exploring this place. This little one here is our companion, Helio. Are you also looking for the Jade of Return, like the other adventurers were? The Jade of Return. Yeah, I guess. You two then? Uh-huh. Guess we are right. No one's found it yet. Still, an adventurer openly displaying their weakness. A reckless white guiding spirit, and a small Typosaurus that doesn't know what's happening. You practically rookies who happened upon this dangerous and forbidden place without any preparations, aren't you? The Jade of Return is not something that amateurs adventurers can find. You're lucky that you bumped into me, or you might have died before figuring out what's what. What was that about a guiding spirit? Also, watch your words, because we're decidedly not rookies. This is Paimon, the best adventurer in Tibet. No, that's an exaggeration. It's been a while. But between the two of us, Paimon thinks we're top-notch adventurers all the same. Why don't you take a look at our adventure handbook first? It's certified by the Adventurers Guild and contains all our adventures. Wait a minute, what's an adventurer handbook? And this Adventurers Guild, I've never heard of it. Was it established recently? Huh? And you call yourself an adventurer. How do you not know about those two things? No, what I mean is that you're not making any sense. What do you mean you need to be certified by some random organization to become an adventurer? Aren't adventurers supposed to be courageous and unbound? Why must there be a guild to keep them in check? You had a point. Wait, no. The Adventurers Guild is very important, and it's not just some random organization. Still, Paimon never considered how people would become adventurers if the guild didn't exist. A fair concern. For starters, one needs enough curiosity, a thirst for knowledge, and a sense of responsibility to help others. But more importantly, you need the courage to take that first step. Once you make the decision and start on a journey, you've become an adventurer. Paimon has enough curiosity for the both of us. I sure love sticking into other people's business. It's the courage that counts most. Fine, I'll give you that. You're a bold lot, stepping into this forbidden city. Still, how did you get in at all? The only entrance should have been sealed shut. If you're in here, does that mean the monster is outside? Oh, about that. This is kind of embarrassing, but we are being chased in here by hilichurls. Also, no need to worry about them or any other monsters. A golden light stopped them from entering after we came in. A golden light? Oh, so Coco saved you. Now I feel a lot safer. If Coco approves of you, you can't be bad sorts. Coco? Who's that? You mean there's someone else here? Coco's my companion, like Helio is yours. Anyway, come with me and see for yourself. You follow Bonya and return to ground level. Kokoyok? Where did you go? Look hither and thither. Wait. Ah, there you are. Oh my god. Chitty! What a cute little guy. Looks like a green specter. Doesn't sound good. Those words are not exactly flattering, Phi. Don't call it a specter. That's mean. Its name is Kokoyok. I chose the name Kokoyok. I chose that name, by the way, and given how shiny it is, I'd say it's pretty spot on. You seem to be getting along just fine. So the light that saved us came from this little guy, huh? Incredible. That's right. Kokoyuk? Whoa. Kokoyuk might be small, but it's a guardian spirit of this area. I've been able to roam all over this ancient city thanks to it. And when it accumulates enough power, even that evil dragon is no match for it. Right, Paimon almost forgot that mean guy. You countered it too, didn't you? Well, we wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the dragon. Well, it's a little embarrassing, but the dragon took my phosphorus sport, which is critical to finding the Jade in the return. Have to get it back. Phosphosphorite. Phosphosphorite? So you need something like that to obtain the drain? Sounds complicated. It's normal for you not to know. After all, my father... Anyway, since we're all adventurers trapped in here, how about we work together until we beat that evil dragon? I don't know how good you are, but we can't go wrong by joining forces, whether it's to explore this place or fight the dragon. Caroline, we can't just leave you here, right? You shouldn't underestimate me by that, but still, I like your decisiveness. That's right. We gotta face off with that nasty dragon again to make sure it doesn't hurt any more people. Still, if we can defeat that guy and grab the spherite back, then you'll find the Jade return. And remember to give us a share too, alright? We'll just about accept a 40-60 split. It's a bit early for that decision now, don't you think? Besides, the Jade of Return isn't the sort of thing you can split up like a pie. You really don't know anything before coming here, did you? Good thing you bumped into me. We'll talk about the other stuff later, alright? Our top priority right now is beating the dragon and getting the pyrospherite back. Hold on a second. Alright, testing. Yeah, no, sorry. I just barely getting better from getting sick. And I wanted to stream. Anywho, let's get going. The monsters outside shouldn't be an issue with Coco on our side, but the dragon, well, that's a different story. Coco UX Streams of Light Adventure. Coco UX seems to have a marvelous ability to suppress the corrosive power of the abyss. I'm trying to get the Halo and Spotty protecting this by consuming Twilight. Halo. Okay, so that's how that works. Do I need to equip the little feller? Huh. I mean, it doesn't seem... I mean, I would love another little companion to go in my pocket. This way... Nope.
Let my name echo in sun. How dare you! Hold that pose. Hard-hitting exclusive. Justice will prevent. Fallen Amber, help! Strike a pose. Say cheese. Stop right there.
As well, don't worry about.
Hold that pose. Final warning. Shower me with praise. Ah.
Okay, so look for the objective in this area. Oh, look at him. It's adorable. It's like a cross between a chameleon Yeah, Coco looks way livelier now. Oh? Yeah, that Coco's pretty amazing, huh? If we can fully charge the enemy, we can just shoot that dragon down.
The show begins! Say cheese! Just like we rehearsed! Hands where I can see them! Fly! There better not... Strike a pose!
Oh! This is the first time I've seen this with Valley of Dragons deciding to show up now before we could even go find it, huh?
Ah.
You do have to stay relatively close to this thing for it to heal you. I say relatively because... Anywho, looks like we're looking for 2 more. About time too, if we can shoot it down from here. Yes, we just need to find that thing. Try putting your hand on Coco. Is rolling? Oh. Super awesome. Super awesome sauce laser fire. When Kokoyuk's energy is fully charged, a powerful beam can be shot at the abyss. This beam is highly effective against the evil dragons corroded by the abyss. Guide Kokoyuk to attack fell dragons with its beam and make timely use of shields to block the fireballs fired by the dragons and accumulate energy. Once fully charged, Kokoyuk can unleash what Bonya calls the super awesome laser ultimate attack. Oh. Oh no, hurry up and beat the guy. Cool. Squeeze it like a stress ball. Nice. The super awesome lasers. Pretty hot stuff, eh? Yeah, but why is it called that, though? He sure has strange taste. You didn't think it sounds awesome? Speaking from my experience as an adventurer, it's much easier for people to remember and pass on skill names if they're flashy. Let's forget about the name for a moment here. Thanks for helping us out again, Coco. We wouldn't have been able to beat the dragon back without you. True. Don't be sad. We're not saying that you didn't do anything, Helio. You know, you did nothing. We love Helio. He's ours. not great with words, are we? Come on, just help Paimon explain. Anyway, we've all got different strengths. This just isn't the time for Helio to shine yet. Anyway, the evil dragon flew off in that direction, huh? The ninja beast always flees to its nest first. I bet its lair is that way. Well, we've got to get the pyrospherite back before it recovers. If I were alone, I wouldn't have dared to take the dragon on, even if it were injured. But we're a group now, and you're pretty good. I think we'll be fine. Not sure I can shoulder this burden. Come on, don't you worry. I'll go in first. Just watch my back. Time is of the essence. Let's go. The world built upon slowly collapsing sands, the scorched earth, the future of paradise shattered. Chosen of dragons, come forth and prove your valor. Oh. Super awesome sauce laser. Freaking love its name.
Final warning. Say cheese.
Interesting. It is I thought. Hope lies with Horizon. This is not yet the end. You're not qualified to seek an audience with me.
Smile.
Motherfucker. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Paimon can't believe it got away again. I almost had it, but the dragon's strength was suddenly restored somehow. It's not the end, the golden pattern. You saw the golden pattern again. Was it a hint left behind by that, sage of the stolen flame? Wait, it's also looking for the treasure in the Is looking for the treasure in the city one of his trials too? What are you talking about? Ah, that was quite the ordeal. I thought we had it dead to rights there, but it lives to fight another day, huh? If nothing else, though, we can get my pyrospherite back. Ah, yes, it's right over here. Looks like a scale. Speaking of that, what should we do now? We came here looking for the Jade of Return that the adventurer spoke of. But we don't know what that thing is yet, do we? You must know something about it, right, Bonya? You must know something about it, right, Bonya? Is it one of those things that'll require 3 pyrospherite chunks to unseal or something? If only it were that simple. But in truth, it's not to be found within this city, but instead in the sky. What? But the notes we found in the towers said... Did those adventurers make a mistake? Wait, you came to Okunchion, the Forbidden City, on account of some notes you just happened to pick up. The more skilled the person, the more bold their deeds, I guess. Since you don't know anything about the Jade of Return, you probably haven't heard about the story of Tonatua, then, the Sky Serpent ship. Tonatua. As the name suggests, it was a sky-faring ship built by the Python King Ochakan, the tyrant who ruled the Ochakanalan. The ship was filled to the brim with treasures, and countless adventurers from that land have pursued it. My old man included, of course. He was the best adventurer from the Flower-Feathered clan. But the Tanatua did hold greater significance to him beyond his ambitions as an adventurer. The Abyss calamity devastated our tribe decades ago, and the evil dragon that occupies this ancient city has also appeared around the same time. Rumor had it that one of the countless treasures aboard the ship was the Jade of Return, and that locating it would quell this abyss-tainted city. Omedol. At the time, we just witnessed the nightmare of the abyss, so if we could find the Jade and suppress the... Is she, like, out of time? Because, like, the Adventurers Guild is pretty well known. Like, there's even a setup in now. What? We just witnessed the nightmare of the abyss. She is so far out of time. Or is she like an echo, or... Huh. My brain is running. So, if we could find the Jade and suppress the contamination here in the city, our tribe would no longer have to live in fear. My old man set off on a journey for that purpose, but he never returned. All that remains by his side is this pyroeretic trunk, which we found in the ruins. I'm sorry for your loss. Don't be. I've actually never met him. I heard all this from a woman who adventured alongside him. The inscriptions on a monument in the ruins say that the winds of the distant past will guide the way to the Tanahua once the pyrospherite is placed on the altar of primal flame within the ancient city. But the city became a forbidden place for the tribe after that woman returned alone, the sole survivor from my old man's squad. Mama didn't know the Jade of Return was so important. Guess we aren't pawning it off for more now. But we can remove the abyss threat against your tribe if we can find it, and that would be amazing too. We'll just have to locate this altar, right? Bonya, you must know where it is, don't you? Well, I don't know either. I only snuck in here recently, and only because I was looking for clues concerning the altar of primal flame. I encountered lots of unexpected dangers, but things started looking up after I met Coco. Chee! The evil dragon was the only problem at that point. I was planning on sneaking in while it was out, but it got me good, huh? But it's gone now, thanks to you, and I got my photospherite back. Now I can go seek the altar of primal flame. You don't want us to go with you? No way. I was just about to ask, actually. As long as we follow Coco's directions, we should be able to find it and access the Tonahuad up in the air together. I can't split the Jade of Return with you for sale, but there must surely be other treasure up there to be claimed as an adventurer's reward. Look at even Coco's light points to somewhere higher up. Well, this sure doesn't sound like a guaranteed score, but it's not like we can do anything other than trust you, eh? And if we don't reach Tonatua, we can help everyone and make a huge profit. And if we do reach Tonatua, we can help everyone and make a huge profit. To talk about a win-win. How about us, Zoring? Let's go with Vanya, shall we? Really? That's great to hear. I knew you'd agree to help. With you around, I'm sure I'll be able to fulfill my father's last wish. Arr. Helio concurs. It's settled then. Let's get going before the dragon comes back. Paimon didn't expect Coco to lead us here. The strange fortress looks just like the place where we met you, Bonya. Look, it even has the same mural. Minus the smear marks, though. Is this because we're higher up? Look, Azarming, it must be the Python King that Bonya mentioned. He sure looks mean. Yes, that's the Python King, Oshkan. Legend has it that he abused and oppressed his people to get the Onkunka built, and eventually attracted the Abyss, which led to his death and downfall of the kingdom. But that's just legend. After all, the story tales in my tribe have told different tales about what happened to him. Maybe he's still ruling Tahuna and feasting on his treasure, or maybe the evil dragon has been trying to stop us. Or maybe the evil dragon that's been trying to stop us is his ghost. Ka-choo! Please stop with the stories. You're swearing Coco. Helios sure seems to have been eager to do something since we defeated the dragon. Is he in some kind of secret contest with Coco? Anyway, where's this altar we're looking for? If Coco was right, it should be below us. Wait, I thought it'd be somewhere higher up. Did we mess up? The altar of primal flame can't be inside the mountain, can it? How can we be transported into the sky then, unless the mountain itself collapses? There could be a special transportation mode at play. Well, what now then? You were so sure while we were down there, and we can't understand what Coco's trying to say either. Glue. Any ideas, Helio? I think I get it now. It's trying to tell us that following rigid logic won't get us anywhere. Hey, you made that up, didn't you? Well, regardless of what's below us, I say we go check it out. I mean, we're on an adventure, aren't we? You sure are excited, Helio. Well, time to figure out how to get down there. Looks like some kind of mechanism down there, but how can we lift a stone this big? Disgusting. So, come take a look at this pronto. Oh yes, I would love to read it, but unfortunately, this is not a stay sort of, or right now sort of read. What's this? Ugh, what's this? It looks gross. This is nice and blissful blight. It looks like it's been seeping down from above. That place fastened with 4 shards would be safer. Huh? Oh, I think something's gonna fall down. Watch out, everyone.
Say tea! Stop right there!
Easy peasy. Especially since it appeared as itself. Wow, that was a shocker. Thank goodness for our quick reactions. So, did you find anything? Well, we did find something that looks like a mechanism, but it's kind of a pain. Oh, I don't know what you mean, but Helio looks pretty clued in, so let's check it out anyway. Oh! Wonderful job, Helio. It's open. You're awesome, Helio. Wouldn't have found the mechanism without you. Knew you could do it, Helio. But don't get ahead of yourself. Plenty of challenges await us. Now that the entrance is open, there is no reason to give up halfway. I concur, Paimon. What's wrong? Why don't you want to go in? Are you scared? We're halfway through our journey. There's no turning back now. Oh, you shouldn't force the entrance. Is she Vonya? It really does look super scared. Could there be something super dangerous that is? Don't worry, our little Saurian's a brave soul. If Coco really is afraid, maybe we should have it stay behind, but not alone. That wouldn't work. Guess there's no other way. I'll stay with Coco up here. You can have the phosphorite. But whatever you find down there, you have to come back and find me, alright? We won't leave anyone behind. I believe in you. We'll wait for you here. Okay, we got one phosphorite. I'm not leaving. Oh. I saw these two. And I look over and I see 3 more. Absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10, truly. Just a little healing. Sand off the rough edges. This way. And Coco, you? Coco doesn't. Oh. Oh. Anywho, Ancient Ruins number 578. Honestly, with how long we've been adventuring, that just checks out. That's not even a joke. 500, perhaps not quite that many, but gosh, sure is close to it.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Someone's nose. Only could return the flames alongside him then. No one who's committed such crimes. Beast who is slain, all there for something for whom.
Drop your weapons!
They look just like Coco's interfed for. Can we place them here to spell nearby filth?
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
There's... The extractor's been corroded by the abyss. It looks like it might fall off any time. Is this what Coco was pointing at earlier? We don't know what's inside either, though Pyron's pretty sure it's not the altar. Rigid logic won't get us anywhere. We have to do something out of the abyss. Oh, I guess now Coco didn't want to continue come in because of the abyss. You know what? Let's get rid of all this filth first. Colloidal like core, mysterious ice from the core, cleanse the filth around it, perhaps. Mysterious pillars around the core of Cthulhu. Radiant fragments. Malignant abyssal blights.
Final warning! Smile! Drop your weapons! Strike a pose!
Okay. Bloodlines Control Hub. What? There are 6 of something. It sounds like a heartbeat. Should be enough to keep the abyssal in check here. Let's put it here for now.
The show begin! Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Okay. More background bits and bobs. Alright, we've done cleaning up the filth here. Uh, Hmm. Hmm? And here the elevator is not back in service. Hey, okay. Rust spotted key. Holy sovereign's notes. The alliance shall never repair us. No, I cannot let this nation he founded. The realm he dreamt of perish from this world. It's permanently sealed. The abyss cannot break through the walls, no matter how things become aside. There shall here shall the kindling of human hope ever remain. Flesh and blood may slough away, bone and marrow may rot, and even the soul may plummet into a prison from which there is no return. But hope alone must never be forsaken. For this was the sole treasure that person left for me. The handwriting gets messier from here on out, making it hard to decipher. It just fell out. Bruh. Oh, and the very first one. Not needed from whence it once laid. Oh. Well. That sure was. I can't take these out. Hold on. Oop. Oop. Oh, for the love of. Sorry, something was bothering me. Feather Clan warning balloon. Abyssal creatures, be careful.
Yoo-hoo! Don't touch me, hi! Stop right there! Hold that pose! Here. Drop your weapons! Strike a pose! Just like we rehearsed!
This guy helping us or protecting it?
Final warning. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. Hard-hitting exclusive. Justice will prevail.
You're kidding me. I hate enemies that can teleport because they just like, oh, you're aiming and it's just like, oh, flat. So it's last 5 seconds of that in the last half second between when you started to attack and when your attack actually happened, they've moved out of the way.
Smile. Stop right there.
Now, I don't want my characters to die. I'm very tired of them dying for various reasons.
Strike a pose. Drop your weapons. Hi. Let the world collide. Hands where I can see them.
Oh. This thing's a good fighter. Phew, it's finally over. The secret source automaton protecting it has also calmed down. Now, let's see what's inside. Oof. One hopes it won't let her down, huh? Another pyrospherotic chunk? There's more than one? Wait, the woven scrolls wrapped around it look familiar. They're just like the notes we found in the tower outside the ruins. Arrgh. It's pretty strange, don't you think so too, Helium? It's throwing what's written on them. Nameless adventurers note. Month unknown. Day unknown. Weather rainy. Unbelievable. I ended up being attacked by the dragon after all. But maybe I should be thanking it. After all, I wouldn't have stumbled upon this place without it. The core of Chu'ulu seems like it was once the heart of the entire city. I heard a member of the tribe speaking about it before. How in ancient times before the sacred lords once transformed himself into the heart of the dragon city. But I never expected the meaning to be so literal. Unlike those I've encountered elsewhere, this secret source automatons here seem to be able to understand speech. Did the secret lord make them in order to protect himself? Anyway, at least I don't have to worry about the monsters coming after me for now. Can't believe it actually worked. I used the pyrospherotic sphere on my body to awaken the dragon spirit slumbering what? Slumbering within the heart of the machine. But is this little guy really a dragon spirit? It's so small and absolutely adorable. It looks like a green chunk of turquoise, so I think I'll call it Coco. Huh. A nameless adventure, eh? It's the path to the altar of primal flame. I saw the signs left by Aunt LaRue. Is it really the same path that perhaps it's a small word? Is that Dad? That Dad walked? Still, there's only one chunk of pyrospherite left. I must make sure I don't use it up before I get to Tahua. Those notes really were left behind the same adventure, so this must be the core of Cahulia, then. There are other possibilities, but there are too many things here that make little sense. True, when Coco did point us here, did he even know there was this phosphorite chunk in one of the Paimon doesn't get it. Should head back first. Let's talk to Bonya. Alright, maybe Bonya will know what's going on. And we did promise her that we'd go back no matter what we found. Let's get out of here, and quick.
I doubt anyone's still looking for these.
Hello, friend. This is quite a shame, but appearing to be dormant. Very much so. Friend? Foe? Hello? Queen! Ah, this place. If you visited after all, it's dangerous here. Are you with the adventurer team too? They say a shadow of a black serpent has descended from the Tunha. You should be careful. You okay? Or better, leave while you can. There are inhuman things hiding within the team. Those voices, those curses. So noisy. It's pretty quiet around here thanks to the waterfall. The roar of the fall drowns out everything else, so you can't hear a thing. I hope you're doing okay. Hey, this is even going, even though... Where did we come down from? I was gonna say, dude, okay, right here. I was like, it was near here. Yeah, I've sunk into the floor. Curious if what our questing has something to do with this. Run to the stage of stolen flame. Yeah. When did I lose health? Why did I lose health? Hey, you're finally back. What did you find down there? Tell me about it. Actually, giant glowing sphere that fell. Huh? You found another piece of pyrospherite? Wow, and here I thought I was the one I have was the only one in the world. Wait, could mine be a counterfeit? That might be why I haven't noticed anything special about it all these years. It can't be. The one we found down there looks ordinary too, other than the patterns on it. We also discovered that. Right, we found a strange note left behind by an adventurer. Do you want to see him? Adventurer's notes. The ones who came to this cursed city are likely here for the Jade of Return anyway, so... Yeah, no need, I think. But there were mentions of pyrospherite and the altar. Maybe... I know, that's exactly why I don't want to look at the notes before I find the Jade. Eh? Why? Over the years, many adventurers have set off to find Tonahua and the Jade, but they all failed, and no one has been able to prove the existence of the vessel in the sky. Most think it's just a dream, an illusion, a fantasy of people suffering due to the abyss find solace in. So their adventures were never recorded by storyteller, and their deeds were never lauded. If we cannot find the Tonahua and retrieve the Jade Return, then everything they did would have been in vain. The journey itself is significant. You really think so? It's rare to find adventurers who emphasize the journey in Natlan. Adventurers with no accomplishments do exist, but most adventurers need something to prove themselves, no? That's why we must succeed, for my old man, and for the adventurers who lost their lives while trying. As for the notes you found, regardless of its origin, they wouldn't have any significance until we bore the Tonahua. So, if we do find the vessel and return safely, make sure you do tell everyone at the Adventure Guilds about what we've done, alright? Don't worry, Paimon has a knack for such things. Wait, what are you trying to say? Paimon's good at exaggerating. Anyway, if we really do find the legendary ship, telling Catherine would be as good as telling Olive to that. Anyway, you haven't shown me the fire sphere that you found yet. Right, it's already shown the pyrosphere. Right. Maybe Coco will remember something when it sees the stone. Hello. Oh, god damn. What is going on? The light stings. Gee, Kulip. Huh? Kuko suddenly looks invigorated. Looks like firing the super awesome laser shouldn't be a problem. Huh? How did you remember such a frivolous name? Still, could this be the same phosphorus as the energy scraps we found before? As in, that energy could be stored in phosphorus, right? And Coco, in turn, uses this energy stored within to fight the abyss. Azorwing, look! Whoa, what's happening? The mural looks different now. Huh. So this was covered up by the mural we saw before. Let's see, there's another previous mural. The dragon entrenches itself above the city. The painting sure does make it look like an evil dragon is the master of this play. Like the evil... Cheap glue! Coco, what is it? Do you know anything about this mural? Yee! Huh. The light's pointing towards the sky this time. Cuckoo! Right, this is it. The altar of primal flame must be in that direction, and the highest point of the ancient city. Are you sure? Paimon gets worried whenever you sound so confident about something. Just trust me once more, would you? I have a good feeling about this. Is that what we're relying on nowadays? Well, not that we have anything else to trust in, so let's get up there.
Shower me with praise.
Follow Coco's guidance to the sky. Well, after this, we'll go up. Alright, I have Hylogen. Is that the altar? That's gonna be hard to reach. We can fly just fine, but how about Helio and Vonya? Did you forget that I'm an adventurer of the Flower Feather Clan? I have plenty of flight experience myself. I can get over there easy, even with Helio and Cho. Is this gonna be a race? Wow, hey. You sure this is the time to get competitive? Relax. I'll lead the way, so just follow. This feels like it could get super dangerous, and we can't know what might happen, so hold tight, Helio. Alright, well. I love that she's genuinely just like flying. Girly, I'm keeping you in my sight. And though currently invisible to the eyes, Helio is on her back. Wow, Ponya, that was super quick. We almost couldn't keep up back there. Sorry, just couldn't help myself after seeing the altar of primal flame just up ahead. So all we gotta do is use this altar and we can go to the Tarnatua, right? Oh, so all we gotta do is use the altar and go to it, right? But even if a huge wind current were to lift us off the ground, who knows how long we'd have to fly before we got up there. Just thinking about it is getting Paimon all worried. Don't be scared, Paimon. Think of it as exciting, right? Paimon's getting super excited too. No real adventurer would want to miss out on a challenge like this. Anyway, so what we gotta do now is put the fire spirit on the altar, right? But we got two in our hands. Let them put both up there, just to be safe. Wow, we're really flying. The wind's pretty nice, huh? Once we enter the cloud layer, things won't be nearly this relaxing, you know? Oh, what? Oh, Paimon's all dizzy. But she's finally getting just a bit more used to it, like Bonya said would happen. Huh? Bonya? Where's Bonya? Bonya. You're going high. Up and up and up. How high? Oh. High enough. We're alive. Sure feels great to step on solid ground again. But the ground here doesn't look too solid here either. Don't scare Paimon like that. If you do fall, she can't pull both you and Helio back up. Cheap crew. Is that the Tanatua? Woohoo! We've done it. We've done it. Where's our friend? Ah. Looks more like a huge ball of yarn than a ship, though. Or snakes, or with all those tangled lines. This place looks lovely. It looks safer, at least, so let's fly over there. Wait, where did Bonya go? She did say she has a lot of flying experience, but Paimon's kind of worried. As long as the wind direction was correct, we won't know if we stay here either way. You're right. We have to get going. Maybe she's already waiting for us on board the ship. Then let's go. We're up. A lovely location. I will say one problem about this place, which is I can't see the rest of Teyvat from here. What's the point of being so high in the sky if there's nowhere to see? Yeah, it looks like the pyrospherite, but it's all shiny and flamey and stuff. Sure looks more powerful than the one Bonya has. Could this be the pyrospherite's original form? Ouch, burning hot. Don't just touch whatever you find. Hey, pot's calling the kettle black. Helio, do you know something about this? Wow, Helio, it's finally your time to shine, huh? Oh my god. My child has a backpack. It's on fire. But this is not a problem. Guess we'll let you handle any hot sizzling treasures from now on. Hey, over here. Look, it's Bonya. How did you get her there? Did she land? Anyway, let's go over there first. Ancient mechanisms on the 2 and 2, flipping the core mechanisms, clearage linkages between different lifts. Mysterious crackling, mysterious firestone, mysterious instantly burning fires from the canyons, higher flame of flame. Find a way to pick up enough firestones and throw them into the altar of primal flame. Perhaps something will happen. Where did the little Teppertours who's with you go? Don't leave your companions behind, alright? Zooming Paimon. Hey there, Bonya. Paimon's glad to see you're okay. Oh, worried about me, Paimon? Don't worry, I'm an ace adventurer of the Flower Feather clan. It'll take a lot more to bring down someone like me. It's good to see you're well, either way. Maybe it's also thanks to you. My luck's been looking up ever since we met. After I got separated from you guys in the clouds, I was blown onto a floating rock and passed out. I'm not sure how much time went by, but when I woke up, I found myself here. When I woke up, I searched everywhere, but I had no luck finding you, so I thought you... Anyway, it looks like you guys are tougher than you seem to. Whoa, Paimon was just about to ask how you got up here, actually. These are all isolated floating islands, so did you just fly up here or something? Let's talk about that later. Anyway, this is the Toa we've been looking for. Our adventures have been a great success. From the looks of this place, it doesn't seem to have treasure scattered everywhere, like legends say. Has someone else come and taken them all away? From our part, I bet our so-called Toa treasure is being made up by tribal storytellers. Huh? No way. So you're telling Paimon that we came here for nothing? Pai. While the treasures might be fabricated, that doesn't mean the jade of return we're looking for here isn't here. We can't give up hope yet. Also, look at that thing over there. See how there's something inside? You found the pyrospherite inside the core of Kualua just now, didn't you? Well, based on my expertise as a venturer, it stands to reason that the jade of return we seek is in there. In that case, let's figure out a way to get up there and smash it open. Something tells me things won't be that simple. Yeah, this doesn't look like something you can break open using only brute force. My adventure expertise suggests that there should be some sort of mechanism around here, just like when we got the phosphospherite earlier. Speaking of mechanisms... Oh my gosh, it must be here. It looks exactly like the altar of primal flame we saw earlier. What a coincidence. Wait, this can't be coincidence. This must be some sort of clue. It's a clue, then maybe we should try using the phosphospherite to, Hang on, we don't have any left, do we? Helios carrying one right now. Oh yeah, we stumbled across this on our way here. This must be it. Are you familiar with the principle of Adventurer's Key? It states that the crucial item needed to... is that the final stage of adventure is always acquired at the beginning. Sounds like nonsense, plus the interval is kind of tight, don't you think? That said, this thing sure does look like a pyrospherite. Just on fire. Just, on pyro. Well, apart from the constant crackling and spitting of flames, Paimon thinks they're exactly the same. Ah, you're right. I totally wouldn't have realized if it weren't for you, Pai. That sounds like a you problem, but anyway, goddamn Pai. But anyway, based on what you said, we just need to collect stones like that, right? Well, if we're looking for those fire stones, there should be 4 in total on the ship. For example, there should be 1 on the floating island across from us. Oh, wait, Bronya, how do you know this? It's almost like you've been here before. Really, it feels like there's more to this adventuring experience. How should I put it? I guess it's like an adventurer's premonition. I'm not sure why, but as soon as I saw this altar, I knew how to use it. I was also investigating this place before meeting you guys. Conducting a thorough preliminary investigation is a must for an ace adventurer, don't you think? So I guess you learn something every day. Wait, so you've just been Bruce Forting your way through this whole time? Must be nice being able to fight. Speaking of which, how are you even going to get over there? Might be a little tricky even for you. Aren't you curious how I got up here earlier? Now's the time to show you my discovery. Excuse you? Oh, how about it? We can use this mechanism to freely travel between the floating islands. I'm counting on you to find them. Just holler up to me if you cross over to another floating island and can't get back here. Alright, and we'll leave the jobs of holding firestones up to you, Helio. Let's go. Where's our little Coco? Ah! Round 1. That's a great start. First step's always the hardest, as I say. Things should go most smoothly from here on out. And I'll be counting on you to find the firestones. Just holler if you need anything. The entire thing just raised up. Huh. Okay, so that's where it is. Right, I was gonna say, how are we gonna get it? Haley found a way in, but how are we supposed to get in there too? Hmm. I am the fantastic flamingo.
Strike a pose! Try this on for Sun! Stop right there! Say cheese! Final warning! Yoo-hoo! There's still news to report!
Well. Hmm.
Hi! Smile! Stop right there! Strike a pose!
Awesome sauce. You must believe, brethren, the great Pyron Archon Zibala Canoe, like Zibala Canoe, Zibala Ninque's light guides us, and their victory is inevitable. Listen not to the chaotic rumors fed by the tale-tellers in the wilderness, and heed neither the words of the false gods nor the rebellion of the golden eyed. The only one who you should worship is him, for he is the one true king who is of humanity, the one true human God. True God shall never die, glory eternal. Mm-hmm. Not bad, that's half it. Let's keep it up. Anyway, I'm gonna need to find those firestones. There's something shiny in the area. Notes of find. Final words. Remember this, brethren. know this, Brendan, that once has a sage ever cared for humanity's survival of evolution. This is that cannot be seen previously emerge. Unmindful share, you who assert such narrow opinions of species. Evolution is a mangled thing, not pure and unitaneous as you have imagined. This is precisely why evolution opposes eternity. Mm. It got abducted. Wow. Down? Interesting. There's my little Helio. I was so worried. Oh. My precious little child. My very cautious little child. Just one more to go. Finish line's just around the corner. Alrighty,
Drop your weapons!
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Just like we rehearsed!
You asked for it!
Breaking news! Say cheese!
Final warning!
Go! Strike a pose! Ow! Fly! Smile! Time to shine! Yoo-hoo! Go!
Justice will prevail!
Say cheese! Hard-hitting exclusive! The show begins!
Stop right there!
there's the little Coco. Coco's right at our shoulder. Oh, was I not seeing Coco because I was as a Syrian? Mother fricker. Now, my child. Let's return to the altar. Wonder what was supposed to be there. It's like after we get this, though, where do we go from here? Now all we gotta do is make that offering and... Where... we go from here? Hold on, I need to be right back. I need to step away real quick.
The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol isn't involved in regular patrol duties around Fontaine. The people we're after aren't exactly the type who just pop up on the street.
Alright. I'm back. Whoa. What's that? We did it. Still, it's a rather familiar and iridescent inscription. Is this the famous Jade of Return, then? Wait a second. Isn't this the Golden Eternity? It's the same one as we got at this. Is the same as the one we got at the stone tablet back then. That really is the case. You're only realizing this now. Really? Why didn't you just tell Paimon if you already knew? Wait a second. How did you even know? Wait, is this an adventurous experience thing again? Come to think of it, a treasure that can surpass the filth of the abyss and a token that can remove curses and diseases do sound somewhat familiar. But can this thing really surpass the abyss? Surpass the abyss in Okanatan? Okanatlan? Paimon's never heard anyone from Serene Relics Association mention it before. And since the Jade of Return is just a golden eternity, could that be why the evil dragon has been targeting us? Yeah, so it wasn't because it was eyeing the blaze meat stew Paimon had this morning. Looks like the clues are falling into place. But Bonya probably doesn't know about the golden eternity yet. Hey, Bonya! Something's not right. I'm sure I've been here before. The Tonuha and the Jade of Return. Yes, we must destroy it. It cannot fall into the hands of that person. Hey, are you okay, Bonya? Bonya, no. Bonya should be long gone. Why am I still here? I see, so that's what... Careful, Azorwing, don't come any closer. This is a trap. Huh? Uh-oh. Hey, Coco, wait. Oh. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You don't even think about running away like that. Cheap. If only we could always fly this fast. Evil dragon, you can run, but you can't hide. Fleur. Oh. About to switch to fly mode. Oh. Cheep cheep. Oh, this one fast dragon. Better catch up or we'll lose him. Yeep. Oh my god. Like, sorry, I was expecting the nuke of a laser. Just up in the clouds. Track the evil dragon down. Yeah, I'm so glad I resisted the urge to, you know, attack drop. Like that. Track the evil dragon down. There's so much ash. I mean, there's some plants growing, but it's just like they're the exception, not the rule. Nursery of Nightmares. Now, this is a place that absolutely. It feels like we're. Huh. Like we're heading into the night room. Finally, we got you this time. He's just collapsed there. I almost didn't see him. He blended in with everything. Mighty Dragon, you've pushed your luck twice already, but the third time's not the charm. Now give us back our stuff. Don't even think about stalling for time. Cheeky chee. Yeah, that's right. What was that, Coco? Travelers from afar. Thank you for bringing me here. Huh. O lost king, the cruel night is about to pass, and the chosen of dragons will bring forth the dawn. Now arise, awaken from your nightmare. Cocoyuk, are you speaking? Huh? Coco's been making this funny noise, but Paimon can't make out what he's saying. Lizardwing, did you hear something? Very much so, Pai. My name is Ok-chan, once ruler of Natlan, whose mind was infused into a city. When Ok-chan's end came, I swallowed the bitter fruit of deadly poison. The poison devoured my soul. My end is near. I have finally found the chance. Save my soul. What are you going to do? The poison, I shall purge it all, and then you will... Hey, what are you doing? Coco, don't go there! What's come? Time turning sacred lord.
Strike
This
a
is the
pose.
one. My old soul. It
Drop
hurts.
your weapons. You asked for it.
Help!
Let my name echo in song. Final warning.
Whoa, did you secretly learn a super awesome link?
Let's go see.
They're just like, just because you are high up there.
Hi! Yoo-hoo! Smile! Breaking news!
Oh,
Justice will prevail. Stop right.
Time to shine! Hold that pose! Go! Just like we rehearsed! Shower me with praise!
Drop your weapons.
Say cheese! Fly!
You asked for it. Stop right there.
Strike a pose! Smile!
oh.
Hard-hitting exclusive! Let the world collide! Go!
Drop your weapons.
Say cheese! Shower me with... Fly!
Cat. Oh my gosh, I love my cat. I just wish they'd stop me standing on my keyboard, standing in front of my keyboard like, is this where I belong? So you belong next to the keyboard.
Hands where I can see them.
Yeah, no, that was my bad. I should have realized. Yeah, I'm like, I know exactly the safest place, and it's like right under you.
Stop right there.
Go! Hold it, Amber! Help!
Let my name echo in song.
Almost. Finally. After all these years, I have awakened. Huh? Who are you? How did you gain the ability to speak? What a long journey it has been, Azorian Paimon. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh, so you still recognize us. Great. So, who are you now, then? Can Paimon still call you Kokoyuk? You're Oktan, then. Huh? You mean the Python King, the same one he used to rule all of Okatanon? But didn't Kokoyuk turn into that? And it still recognizes. Wait, does it mean that this coconut's true? Yes, that's what the girl called me. The one who woke me up from the core of Kuhua, but I could not save her. Hundreds of years have passed since then, and at last I finally found my old body. Wait, do you mean Bona awakened you hundreds of years ago? That can't be. We just came on an adventure here with her, so she couldn't have been alive for that long, could she? Truly, I could be mistaken. My present memories are as numerous as they are a mess. I fear I remember things from before far better than my adventures as Kokuruk. Can we still count on you as a comrade, then? Certainly. That is, if you remain willing to accept me. I once split my mind off to protect the people of Okatanon. I never expected my spirit and body to both be swallowed up by the abyss, to be used by that person to commit such an awful litany of crimes. Though my sins cannot be washed away like this abyss filth can. This nightmare has finally come to an end, thanks to you. Who's this person you're mentioning? Brunia mentioned that earlier while we were on the train too. Is there someone pulling the strings behind the scenes we don't know about? Since you're here, you must have already met that person. You do possess the Golden Eternity, after all. That's right. In fact, we only got here because that wicked dragon stole our Golden Eternity. Hang on. Guess we shouldn't call it wicked from now on, huh? You know, it cares what you call it. Well, out with it, wicked dragon. Why'd you steal our token? What, seriously? You're so rude. That Golden Eternity is very important. Sure is. Based on what Manuk told us before, it can help cure Helio, but Bona said that it holds the key to quelling the abyss. The child is right. It can indeed tame the filth of all the abyss of Natlan, but not in the way that you can imagine, which is why I had to hide it on the ship. Huh? What do you mean? It sounds kind of dangerous. Definitely not the sort of thing you use willy-nilly, or what should we do next then? Another thing. Your companion there, the little Teplosaurus. You mean Helio? Yes, Helio is most similar to me. Huh? What do you mean? You look very different. Not that kind of simplifying. Our bloodlines both contain the Flame Lord's blessing. So I believe that your friend will make the right choice. A Golden Eternity is dangerous and important in equal measures. So you must go with it to the Sacred Mountain, and then with it. And then with it what? And then... you cannot quite remember what comes next. Despite having all these memories and many things I wish to say, nothing comes hither to my lips. I hate how still he is. He looks dead. Like he's possessing his own corpse. This is because I've been plagued by Is this because I've been plagued by nightmares for so long? No, that person must be stirring the pot again. It tends to happen when you get older. You should get some rest first. Ugh, fine. Anyway, from what Paimon understands, you mean that we'll need to take these 2 tokens over to the volcano, right? Looks like we gotta get Helio to the volcano if you want to get to the bottom of all this. My apologies. You've helped me so much I couldn't answer your question. That said, there's perhaps one way we could try to get your answer. Please, step into my memories. Huh? Is that your plan? I may have been lost within dreams, but everything that has ever happened in this city has been recorded by my 2 tainted eyes. Since you could sense Kokono's power, you should be able to sense my memories too. Consider this my way of repaying your kindness. Thank you. First person mode in Genshin would be crazy awesome. I never thought we'd actually make it this far. This must be the altar of primal flame we're looking for. We can get to that through here. I always figured this ragtag bunch of adventures we put together would be wiped out before we even reach the top of the next hill. And we owe that to our hero, the #1 adventurer in the Flower Feather Clan, eh? If he hadn't found the blueprints to Okanagan, we'd probably still be wandering lost through some sewer. Let's not bring that up again. How was I to know this cursed place could foil every single positioning skill I ever learned? By the way, where's our young mystic lure gone off to? I didn't see her when I got up this morning. She might have only joined up with us along the way, but she's come this far, and she's become part of the gang. You can't just leave her in the lurch. You don't have to worry about that at all. The kid's just hiding, being scared and all. Last night I happened to spy her sneaking out. I thought, well, we have no idea what could happen next, so it might just be safer to let her hide for the time being. I mean, compared to us fellows, she's just a kid with hardly any experience adventuring, so I found a safe tower in which to set her down. Thinking that we should go find her once everything's finished, of course. That is, if we make it back in one piece. True. I mean, that device was built by a tyrant who plunged the whole nation into the abyss for his selfish desires. Who knows what further traps await us? Plus, that evil dragon is probably lurking in the shadows somewhere, waiting for just the right moment to abandon us. Gotta stay on guard, no matter what. But still, this is all pretty exciting. If the legends about the Jade of Return are true, we can use it to quell the infernal abyss, and the world can finally take a well-earned rest. 10 years back, when the disaster came to the vat, even the Pyroarchon sacrificed her life for the cause. It means so much if we could obtain something that can rid us of all this abyss once and for all. Not sure we should hold out too much hope here. If the Python King, Okchan, had something so powerful, how could the city have fallen into this state? Look like our hero's back. Placing the pyrospheres here will summon a guiding spirit to help us navigate. You know what? Once this adventure's all over, let's head back to the Flower Feather Clan and see how the newborn baby girl of yours is doing. We'll paint the town. Her name's Bonia, right? Sounds like a mighty cute little kid. Who knows, she just might grow into an even better adventurer than you. And yet, to defeat the threat of evil once and for all, was not but naive fantasy, for everything comes at a price. But the ones to blame are not those who harbor hope, but those who choose to take advantage of others. Must you still wear that laughable mask when you meet with me, Okachan? The time for you to make a choice has come. You've witnessed for yourself the hatred shown towards you by those you consider your people, your brethren. In their eyes, you are no different from any of the evil dragons who ruled over Natlan. Even now, they cry out for a new Pyro-Archon to save you, to slay you. They simply have yet to understand. Is that so? If you were to ask me, and you are the one whose comprehension fails, your attempt to create a kingdom for humans alone is but wishful thinking. Whether it be you condemned, or the Vishap kindreds. All have been written into the accord and stitched inextricably into the fabric of this land. You should have accepted the world you lived in long ago. Moreover, the blood of the Flame Lord runs through your veins. You have changed Zablink's oath to me and tried to annihilate my people, but instead you have opened the door to the malevolent forces. How ironic that the human king who yearned to destroy dragonkind is, in truth, the last dragon heir to the blood of ancient dragons. In this, the land of primal flame, is it hate that drives you, or fear? Be silent. Will you not admit it then, my beloved son? Without the Flame Lord's blessing, how could you have infiltrated the core of Kahua and stolen the secrets of dragons? All these years you have lied to others, and to yourself as well. Truly disappointing. I thought you would one day slay the Pyro Dragon, ascending the throne of all Natlan and creating a new epoch for all dragonkind, and of course, all humanity. Humans have no place in the world you envisioned. A matter of interpretation, I say. Obsession with the individual is human weakness. Just like the fruit of your foolish hysteria, a sign of incomplete evolution. The borders of the world collapse. It begins here, and shall soon spread throughout Natlan, until the tyrant is wholly plunged into until Tevat is wholly plunged into darkness. You have failed, and humanity also. And your way forward is to honor Zival's pact with me. Peace our golden eternities together and activate Hitsupalotia. Your people, those humans, might not survive the cataclysm, but after this scouring, civilization blossomed that surpasses both that of dragons and humans. The golden eternity is no longer here. What? Did you leave it behind on your toy ship then? Ah, truly you do burn your bridges. Do you mean to doom the rest of the world too with these reckless fantasies of yours? Give up, foolish dragon. I will not betray the brave humans who still fight on. A world without humans is a world without meaning. You truly foolish creature. This is all you've done, born out of some deluded hope? Yes. So as long as there's life, there's hope. Be that as it may, is not but lingering on in agony. This is precisely what I did not understand about humans. Hope saw you defeat the dragons, and equally it saw you plunge yourselves into a never-ending war. Seems you're human through and through. Fair enough, then. This might be the last time we meet. I cannot predict what fate awaits you, but as part of my experiment, I shall return to collect your soul. See yourself. There are sins I must atone for. To save my people, I sealed my mind into the core of Cthulhu and fought alongside them within the city, yet I never thought that my body and soul would turn against me, that I would come to harm even more people. Ah, so that's the truth then. Looks like my superstitions weren't far off. So not only is this not the secret abyss taming treasure, but based on the inscriptions carved into it, it is hazardous and should not be touched. As the world is plunged into disaster triggered by the subterranean kingdom, so amidst chaos was this legend forged. The Tonatune laden with treasure, a jade of return that can cleanse filth. It's all a bunch of bunk. And those adventurers who laid down their lives for this, even my old man. Cheep, cheep. Are you trying to make me feel better? It's okay, Coco. I get you. Even if the legend of some sacred chalice turns out to be false, just setting out on that quest for it makes you a hero. And what's more, it seems you really do have ourselves a monster here. The one behind this, whoever you are, I don't know why you've lured all of us here. But wherever you're on about, it ends here. I might not ever be one of those adventurers whose name shall be etched into the annals of history, but I, Bunya, will put an end to this dark passage of history with Kokoluk by my side. In the end, that girl wasn't able to stop everything, nor was I able to save her. But awakened by her hand, I became a seed, and then many cycles later, I met you. Hmm. Huh? Somewhat strange person. The night melds retell a past of blindness and folly. The scorched earth passages a future of bliss and rebirth. Chosen of dragons, you have arrived at last. I have been expecting you for some time. Who are you? It matters not. What matters is that none may now interrupt our conversation. What do you think? Gorgeous art, no? Tell me, what do you see in this mural? A podium? What sort of fighting tournament do you speak of? What this painting depicts are stages of evolution. Evolving out of primordial elemental creatures into dragons, then evolving step by step into humans, until you step on the stairway to heaven itself. How puerile, how childish. This child thought that the true history of dragons in Teyvat could be wiped clean with such self-deluded fantasies. Evolution has always been a concept that belongs to dragons and dragons alone. To attain a stronger body, to gain even mightier powers, we dragons had to constantly adapt and transform ourselves based on our environment. This is how we survive. However, humans are exactly the opposite. Most of them can barely control external forces. The Descender The Descender tossed them into the vat, giving them the power to change the environment to suit themselves. Yet these same weak humans are the ones who ultimately took over Natlan and the rest of the world. While we once mighty dragons, creators of high civilization, have now been relegated to wild beasts and livestock. Do you know why that is? Because they have archons backing them? Ha! Compared to the sky war I once fought in, these earthly usurpers are nothing. Besides, there are enough of us remaining even today to match them in their forces. Instead, this is what I believe, that we dragons are too powerful. We are a race imprisoned by force. The weak worship the strong, the sons follow their fathers, peons serve their sovereigns. Races that by nature pursue power are bound by the very power that all too clearly orders their societies. After the Pyro Dragons, Galas faked death, all that the descendants of the ancients knew was to kneel before the throne, watching our civilization deteriorate by the day, marching inextricably towards decline. Our race had reached a dead end, but I found new hope for myself within humanity. Curiosity about the unknown, compassion for fellow humans, and the subsequent courage to take on something far more powerful than oneself. Despite being mere tribes and vassalage to the dragons and living in precarious circumstances, I knew that one day they would build a mighty civilization of their own. Humans really are something. Indeed, I liked humans, but if I wished to understand them, then observation alone was insufficient. I had to go and live among them, and through them I hoped to save my race. And so I nurtured my beloved son, a dragon mixed with a human soul, who was raised along the human tribes. He would slay the decrepit old pyro dragon and ascend to become the new dragon sovereign. But I did not count on that man, Zelbenik, and more unexpectedly still was the betrayal of my own progeny. Human courage lends to them to chase illusionary hope and also brings forth terrifying uncertainty, just like the Jade of Return. To the Jade, what is it? Well, if I must, I'd say like a beast. It's like a beast trap for capturing the lions of Natlan. Lions? What do you mean by that? Well, the noblest of beasts, of course, but that doesn't matter. There are no lions in that land, and so no jade of return. Humans always love chasing after things that don't exist, and so I created this legend for them. That's not true at all. People very much do like finding things. There needs to be an end to searches. Those who like the journey for the journey are the exception, not the rule. To test these legends, I don masks and traverse their world in different guises. This isn't the first time that we've met, in fact. Of course, I have my foolish, greedy child to thank for this, who devoured enough souls for me to fashion these masks. Don't you find it all fascinating? More like horrendous. Really, the persecution that experiment. I am of the persuasion that experiments are a must. Okakan's betrayal taught me that I still have much to learn when it comes to humans, after all. But I fear this grace has run thin, and darkness will soon engulf this land. Okakan bet once and won, but shall we dragons continue betting with humans like this? The humans are Yucatan, the world will fall into peril again and again because of their inability to resist the dark foe. Chosen of Dragon, hope resides within you. What is going on with this guy? That was weird. This is not the end. Take the token of the oath and go unto the sacred mountain. We shall meet again when all is done, and when that time comes, you shall be the one to decide matters. Helio. It is not the end for you. Take that which is my part and set off on your own journey. I believe you shall find the answers you seek at the end of your journey. You're finally back. Okutan. Zormi, you've returned from that memory, so why is Okutan not moving? It's very tired. It's going to need a good long rest. Yeah, you do get tired easy when you grow old. Well, at least you can have a good rest now. Right? Yep. What did you see in that memory just now, Zoro? You kind of want this Okutan's mind to Paimon in the simplest way you can. You saw Helio. There's some weird guy with him on the tour, huh? No, that might not be a memory, but something that's happening right now. Helio might be in danger. You claim to just said a bunch of weird things, but Paimon's still somewhat worried. Let's hurry back to the tuna hut and check things out. Before that... Oh yeah, the Golden Eternity. Based on what Okutan said, it has incredible uses, but also very dangerous and shouldn't be used lightly. We're gonna have to tell Bona that. But then we can't give it to her either, can we? We have to take it to the volcano with Helio. Though we don't know what to do with it once we get there. About Bona. Yeah, you saw her in your memory as well. Guess Okutan's right. She really is from hundreds of years ago then. But how did she live for so long? It's like she's adventuring with us for the first time, but it doesn't feel like she's trying to see us either. Could it be that she's actually... Let's head back to Tonahua first. We can talk about this then. Alright, we managed to find Tahua, so Bonnie and her father's adventures won't be considered crazy or groundless stories for any longer. Plus, we also got this Jade of Return, whoever it may be. I'm unsure it's important somehow. So, all in all, this adventure has been pretty meaningful. You've learned something too, Pai. In that case, let's head back to Tonahua when you're ready. Once the Python King, the sacred lord and the fell dragon, fully human, now he slumbers here in silence until the end of time.
Hold that pose!
Hmm. Takes a little figuring out. Are you alright, Elio? What a relief. His ring was it's a bit tricky to explain. Essentially, she saw you and a strange person talking together in a dream. Did you run into any strange people on board the Tuna? Yes, so did you, didn't you? Paimon has no idea what you're trying to say. Well, you're okay, and that's what matters. Yeah, that's true. What about Bonya, though? Where did she go? Did you guys become separated, or is Bonya really... Perhaps Bonya was merely a character from a story. You're right, ordinary people can't live for hundreds of years. We completed her unfinished adventure, at least. Yeah, and we also promised to spread the word about this adventure. Once everyone knows that we found Tonohua, Bonya will become famous. We'll become a famous adventurer too, right? And it's time to go to the volcano and find that person, and then that said, could that guy have been the sage or the stolen flame? All of the messages we encountered along the way were left by him. Paimon's getting more curious by the minute. He also said he takes on different guises, so even if we run into him, we might not have recognized him. I freaking love Helio, my precious child. You're curious as well, huh, Helio? Well, now that we've got all the tokens, let's head to the volcano with Helio to get to the bottom of this, and help lift Helio's curse. Sorry, Bonya, we're taking the Golden Eternity with us, for now. We'll tell you the whole story once we figured it all out. Right. In the ancient city, and a burning heart for company, you ascend step by step, witnessing history with your own eyes. So we have 2 golden eternities. How strange. Oh. Last hero of Cinder City. Let's see what has been achieved. Last traveler of the ocean world. The highest location of all of Tivat. As the sun rises or sets, let's make a wish. Oh my gosh. God damn it. The pirate dragon's looking a little shocking. Man, I got got a lot, just not quite what I was looking for. Man. Well, well, I do suppose I didn't clarify who I was wishing for. Hmm. Mero, Fontaine. Mero. Fontaine. In the footsteps of chosen dragons. Hmm. What's that? Hmm. Fontaine, Fontaine. Routine of mirrored melodies. Song and performance. Yeah, I've seen this. You receive a princess gifts. Seems like a. Hmm. Here, let's follow this. I haven't got much more time. It's almost 6 a.m. Day's already beginning for plenty of people. It's begun for me a while ago.
Yep.
Catch up with. Hmm? Yeah, it's your time to shine. We'll be rooting for you back here. Not too bad, but no worry, there's still hope. I ran out again. Flying is cheating, you know. The only way to catch it if it crashes into something. No way. What? This isn't Paimon's fault. You can't blame me. Wait, that's not important. We gotta hurry and save Elio. Oh boy. Paimon can even jinx things for other people. Sure. Paimon's kind of worried about how current wounds haven't fully healed yet. Why don't we follow him and see how things are? Here you go, the healing Karuk. There he is. Here, he looks fine at least. Let's feed him his medicine now. See, should we give him? Alright, I remember. Stumbled across this person, so maybe its healing effect is outstanding. Taste universally amazing taste or greater efficiency. Superior taste, greater efficiency. If he'll eat this, just will help him get to be better, right? You got this now, Helio. Arr. It looks pretty hopeful. Yeah, good work, Helio. Wait a minute. Oh, is the medicine too effective? He looks even angrier than before. God, we gotta calm him down real quick. Careful now, don't hurt him.
Yoo-hoo!
Shoot bird with a gun.
Say cheese!
Oh, is this really strange? He still hasn't fully recovered? Probably be a super tough opponent when he's in tip-top shape. Anyway, let's bring him back to his inn while he's being a bit more docile. This is a very unhappy bird. This quest line was started mostly accidentally. What was I doing? It's been quite a while. You're back. How did it go? Did Kurt see his medicine? Well, he did, but well, you see, we gave him the super effective one, and then got super angry. All right, let's have a look. Looks like he's fine. Not hurt too badly at all. Either way, it's a good thing he took the medicine, and now that I know how he reacts, I can adjust the formula accordingly. Yep, don't worry. He should be fine. Thanks for your help, especially you, Helio. What amazing little tipless you are. It's nice hearing other people praise Helio. Even better than hearing them praise Paimon, in fact. I'm impressed by how well you two get along with this little guy. I could stand to learn a thing for two of you. Truly amazing, am I not? Not at all. The credit belongs to Helio. I'd love to say there's something I could do to help you or do for you, but I think I'll settle for wishing you the best of health, but you never need my help. Alright. But if you want to chat, you're welcome to come find me anytime. Sure hope Kurt recovers soon, and hopefully without instantly resorting to violence. Without resorting to hitting people like he did earlier. As for that, not to worry, I'll figure something out. And you never know, his temper might improve along with his wounds. Kirk almost fully recovered. Degenerative moving increase of intensity rehab. Works in order. Alright, child, I have to borrow your parent. A little spooked, but otherwise fine. Okay. I know that this is almost 3 hours, but I have to. I mean, it's just sitting there. Like, it's no big deal. Why are you acting like it's no big deal? Video game music is like some of the best music that ever exists. I hear the church bells ringing. I hear a choir singing.
That's quite a crowd over there.
Hi everyone. I'm Sansa, and I'm I'm working on becoming a bard. Thanks for coming out today, and I guess I'll start the song now.
All goes quiet on Star Snatch Cliff. High in the trees, all is...
Oh wait, sorry, that's not right.
Oh.
High in the trees, no whiff of the wind, no sign of the birds, no flapping of wings. Then it goes... Pause! Pause for a moment, and...
Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'm making a complete mess of this. I didn't get tongue-tied at all on the 42nd time, or the 90th time. So why can't I get it right now?
The 42nd and 90th time?
Yep. I rehearsed this 100 times to try and perfect my performance. So, this is my 101st time playing this song. But my first time performing it live. I really thought it would go well this time. But nope. I blew it again. Though not for lack of practice, surely. I guess I need to figure out what I was doing right on my 42nd and 90th attempts and keep practicing.
100 rehearsals is plenty, but maybe the problem isn't the amount of practice, but something else.
Right. That amount of practice should have been more than enough. If it still isn't working, maybe it's more a question of how you've been practicing. Actually, the Traveler here has loads of experience with performing music. Why don't you tell us what your method is? Maybe we can give you some suggestions.
Just a oh please, I dabble. Just a hobbyist, really. But I can share my thoughts if you'd like.
And, Paimon can give you pro tips from an audience perspective, as a highly seasoned and professional audience person.
Aw, that's so kind of you. I'm touched that you're willing to help me. Give me a second. Let me just check my notes. Or, actually, why don't I just give you my notes so you can read them for yourself?
Notes about what?
Just things I jot down after each practice. Stuff to watch out for, areas to improve on, etc. Oh, but you can ignore the second half. That's just my random thoughts on other people's performances and trying out different instruments.
The worn out notebook records Sansa's detailed reflections on her rehearsals, but the random thoughts in the second half are quite verbose. It sounds like a journal. It sounds less like journaling and more like an essay or a research report.
Whoa! This is denser than the encyclopedias in the Mondstadt library. So are you like a music scholar, collector, librarian?
Well, my parents always hoped I'd become a scholar, so they made me take classes in all of those things and more. But now, I'm applying everything I've learned in academia to becoming a bard.
That sounds logical, but feels off somehow.
Well, I'm all ears. Where do you think I'm going wrong? Have I misunderstood some core principles of music theory, perhaps? Or am I approaching my rehearsals wrong?
What the heck? Sorry, what? Hold on. Testing. Okay, and feels like your efforts are misdirected.
Paimon never knew being a bard was such hard work. The tone-deaf bard always makes it look so easy. He never seems stressed out at all. And still, his singing and lyre playing always sound really great. Unless he's actually been practicing in secret.
Looking for me, a servant traveler?
Venti!
Ah! Tone-deaf bard, where did you come from?
Which wind brought you here? Why, the sweet wind of reminiscence, of course. Sweet, with a hint of exotic flora, blowing from a land far away.
Well, Paimon sure hasn't missed that attitude.
Latte's a delight. What are you talking about, Pie? Actually, I was just out taking a stroll in the countryside when inspiration struck me like an apple falling from a tree. So I grabbed the leaves and hastily wrote down a few lines of verse. But before I could finish, there was a whoosh.
A whoosh?
Hold on. Yes, a whoosh. Yes, the sound of a mischievous wind who insisted on being the first one to read my new poem. It whipped the leaf right out of my hand and whisked it away. I was about to give chase, but I saw a dark silhouette appear and grabbed the leaf in its mouth. I sneezed a few times, and when I recovered, my second advisor had vanished without a trace. Now I'm having the urge to sneeze just thinking about it.
So it must have been a cat that stole the leaf, right? And with your allergies, you can't exactly go chasing it down.
I'll ask the cat what it thought of the poem.
I can help too, Venti. Your music has always been a huge inspiration to me. so it would be my honor. And, after we find it, could I get some advice on songwriting from you? Sorry, I know I shouldn't spring that on you. I was just worried if I stayed quiet now, I might be too shy to ask later, and I didn't want to let the opportunity slip by, so I'm sorry. I hope I didn't make this weird.
It's fine. If problems are the veins on a leaf, inspiration is like the nutrients that flow through them. You've got to grab them when you can. So, whatever your question you have, ask away. I'll gladly share my thoughts with you.
Wow, really? Okay, I'll just grab my... Wait, where's my notebook? Oh, it's right here. Sorry, give me a second.
Sansa frantically flips through the questions page in her notebook, takes a deep breath, and then explains her background and issues she's having. I see. Well, it sounds like you've already mastered music theory and your instrument. I don't think you need my input on either of those.
But then, why did her performance go so badly despite all the effort she put in?
God
There's
damn.
gotta be a reason for it.
I guess I just lack that natural talent. Maybe I'm not meant to be a bard, huh?
Do you still remember why you wanted to become a bard in the first place?
Oh, let me think. Maybe it was a sense of yearning. Back when my parents forced me to stay in my room and study, I'd always hear this bard singing outside the window. His wonderful melodies and beautiful voice were like a soft breeze that stirred my heart. I remember thinking to myself, if I became a bard, could I be free like him? Yeah, that's it. I wanted to be free and happy just like him. And like him, I wanted to share that joy with the whole world. But I get so nervous when I'm performing in front of a crowd. I try to mitigate that by doing plenty of practice to make sure nothing goes wrong. But it's no use. As soon as the performance starts, I get tongue-tied.
Well, I think you are a true bard.
What? But I can't even get my words out.
Didn't you say that you dreamed of becoming a bard for the sake of freedom and happiness? A bard's voice is like the wind. Nothing can tie it down, and nothing can stand in its way. Otherwise, you wouldn't have heard that bard's voice from your bedroom where you were studying. I do believe you are a true bard, but there's too much noise in your ears, and you've allowed that to drown out your own thoughts. That's what's holding you back. So stop worrying about what other people think.
Exactly. If you really want to share freedom and joy with the world, first you need to be the freest and happiest person of them all.
That's super sweet. Nice, Paimon. Sounds like you have the makings of a bard, too.
So, I've got to be my freest, happiest self in order to share that with others. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, thank you all so much. I'll be sure to take that to heart.
Well, since we're all here, why not give it another shot with Zorwing and I, accompanying you on our instruments? I'd be happy to.
In that case, Paimon will be the audience. Paimon is the most professional and freest audience you'll ever find.
That was my first ever successful performance in front of a crowd. For once, I didn't stumble over my words. Oh, I'm so happy.
Gato.
Once the music started, it felt like I became one with the wind. I could roam freely, and nothing could stop me.
The audience definitely felt it too. Look, even that cat came to check out the show. Wait, a cat?
Ah, it must be my second avid reaver. Let's go ask it about its thoughts about...
Oh, Charcoal! So it was you! I'm sorry, that's my neighbor's cat. Whenever I'm rehearsing, it always comes to sit on the windowsill and listen in.
Oh my god.
What was that in its mouth? Was it the leaf with Venti's poem?
Charcoal! That belongs to Venti. It's very important to him. Could you give it back?
That's a big cat.
You've helped me so much. I feel bad that I have no way to repay you.
Hey, you've helped me plenty. You got my missing inspiration back, didn't you? Let's ask the kitty for a critique. I'll say that's a standing ovation. Aw, you like it? Whoa, that's so cool. Shoo! No more peeking. I haven't finished writing it yet. Yeah, what a friendly feline, my friends. I hope to see you at my next performance.
Gone like the wind.
I can hardly believe I got a personal lesson from Venti himself. I must find time to thank him properly. Oh, and of course, I owe you two a huge thank you as well. I can't offer much, but why don't you take this songbook? It's from back when I was studying. I noted down all kinds of tunes from many parts of the world. Maybe you'll find it useful. Oh, and as well as tunes, I also collected all kinds of instruments. You're welcome to try them out anytime you want. It'll be great to have another musician to trade tips with.
We'd love to.
Awesome! We'll definitely take you up on that.
Repertoire of Myriad Melodies, a collection of sheet music given to you by Sons of the Bards. It contains musical scores and performance insight gathered from various nations, penned in such detail as to rival a musical encyclopedia. With such a collection in their disposal, a musician could play many enchanting melodies indeed.
One more time.
Quickly play scores that have recently received high rankings from other players. Mm. I freaking messed up on one. And that's all the other thing. Hmm. Oh. God damn it. Oh, one hand is playing a long note. Continue holding and use your other hand to wait for single notes to fall near your decision line before pressing the corresponding buttons as completing single note performances during long note. DJKL. Yeah, really sorry for the help in your ear. Not bad. Watch for the order in which notes fall and press the corresponding buttons to play the. There we go. It's been a while. DJKL. Mhm. Awesome. Is it just going to continue forever? Am I going to learn anything new in particular? All right. Oh, introduce. Complete as per census notes. They follow the terms of service when it comes to creating scores. Silhouette of catastrophe. Now that I'm curious of. I'm just favoring this one simply to keep it in. Oh wait, no, it's sorry. Oh, that's plays. I'm not favoriting them, but I'm just like, okay, clearly they've seen a lot of. Well, it could just because they're the first ones there. Anywho, while I can't say that I'll always play it on stream, I certainly will enjoy this on my free time. Oh, to get these. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be waffling around with this on my own time. Stop and rest. Hurry, do not press. Oh, it's you. Is there something I can help you with? I could borrow your instrument. Please do. I want to hear what the melody you'll play. So I have everything except the festive drum, or the demi-drum. That's where you get that one. Same place. In Inazuma, really? Okay, I'll get back. I mean, yeah, yeah, there was the Arataki Drum Along Festival, so it makes sense that the drum would be an available instrument. It didn't even cross my mind that, oh, hey, where would you buy one? This is very important for me. And though I'm certainly running out of time on my end. Any special goods here? Ah, that's why I never noticed it. And then Natlan. Teleport to the people of the springs. Teleport to the people of the springs. Teleport.
Shower me with praise.
Yes, it all depends on your talents. A ukulele and a demi drum drum. Demi drum drum. It plays like a guitar. Ukulele. Fucking awesome. Chord tones specifically chords on the ukulele. Okay, I was wondering why. I have 2 drums now. Still for Ito. Poor guy. Let's see, what adventures? Game 1 score theme. Perform training of Discantes for 5 different official. Discantes for 5 different scores from other people. Okay. The art of the canon. The melodies trajectory 25 Garchon. Yeah. That's that, much like fishing, is not something to do all at once. Nah. Anyway, with that, I think I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yoo-hoo!